Hi, I'm Denise. I'm Managing Director of Heartfelt Products, and we'd like to introduce to you our new sensory Heartfelt fabric newsbook. It's something we've taken several months to actually put together because it needs to be done in a very considered way, which means that for sensory, we want to stimulate as many senses as possible with what we do. And we really want it to be adult themed. So I know there are a lot of products out there very similar, but they're more aimed for children, and it doesn't really tick the right boxes for the stimulation of the memory. So with Heartfelt News, this is the front of the news book, and it's to look like a newspaper, and it makes a scrunchy sound. So already there's some kind of correlation between this and an adult newspaper. On the front there is some news fabric which we've appliqued on. Now in the future we'll probably print our own front pages, and this is version 1. It depends how quickly we run out of all these fabrics to actually start launching version 2, and you'll be able to build up a library of these, so each one then will be different, have different things inside. So inside this one we have, how to hold this up. So this side is all to do with gardening. It's got really beautiful fabrics, and there's a pocket because we know pockets are good, and there's a little packet of seeds. Now in here it feels like there's something in here, but they're not loose, so you haven't got to worry about something falling out or somebody choking on something or it being a hazard, so it should be perfectly safe in that packet. On this side you have some vintage cotton, which is really beautiful, and it's nice and brightly coloured to stimulate the memories of a time when the person was probably younger in a kitchen baking, and it's kind of got a 60s feel to it. The bottom, there are 2 pockets, and these have much older type implements printed onto them. So the middle pages, wait for this, are so different. So these are our feeling pages, touching and stimulating the senses in that way. The sequins are colour changing, so depending on which way you stroke them, and it really is like the bubbles in the plastic bubble wrap. When you pop it, you can't stop popping. When you start stroking this, it's I don't know, it just seems to relieve so much tension. It's very strange. Well, it does for me anyway. A lot of the people who we tried this with. So you've got the colour changes. So not only do you have the feel of the sequins, but you've got the changes in the colour. And this has got 3 colour changes, so it's a bit more than some of them which have 2. And on this side you have like a short fur, almost velour type fabric. So say you've got it on your lap and each hand's feeling something different, then that's like a double stimulation, which is really good. So then we've got these pages, which are the back pages. This will always have something colourful. Won't always be this print because we've got lots of different prints that we'll put on here, and there may be a tie or something. Some of them might be slightly different, but they'll always be roughly the same. I mean, because they're handmade, it's always very difficult to say. They're not going to be identical. You know, it might be a different colour ribbon, might be placed here and not here. We'll try and keep them the same wherever possible, but sometimes we get a bit carried away. And that's got like an adult cat theme newspaper on the back of it. And this one is a vintage, really expensive vintage fabric. And I think that's where we differ. We look at the relevancy. And so you could say, where's the Union Jack? Where's the teapot? There's fish and chips. There's some industrial units. There's a flag, there's stamps, there's all sorts going on there. There's cases, and we've put a Velcro backing onto this. It rips off and it's a ticket. So, and on the back we have a dog theme. We've got our little badge on there as well at the back as part of the news. So this is the first book. say we've had a lot of thoughts gone into it. It can be washed. I would say probably cold hand wash. No tumble drying, unfortunately, because of obviously the plastic inside, and the sequins may not tolerate that. So, but sponging and should be fine. So yes, and it's aimed at everybody to be able to use and read, and we think we've ticked quite a lot of really good boxes. We've had such good feedback as well, and we really welcome feedback, because we don't want to bring a product that is only 50% effective. You know, we want to always try and make sure that what we make is absolutely the best it can possibly be. So quality fabrics, the way we put it together, the thought behind it, you know, all this research is really important to what we do. We always want to understand, and we actually attended an event a few weeks ago, and we've gained more insight since then. But everybody loved the newspaper. Now, this so far is made to order, so you can start placing your orders on the website, and it will be delivered in around 2 weeks. The other thing is we can bespoke. Now, the bespoke element depends on what you need. So say you wanted somebody's name, we could embroider some things up here. There may be an extra cost, so email us directly of your thoughts. If there's any certain type of fabric, say you'd want for this page, instead of having a gardening theme, because perhaps somebody's really not into gardening, and you wanted sewing, or you wanted tools or boats, or, you know, just let us know what your thoughts are, or if it's for a specific person, what their hobbies or interests are, and we will try and make sure we can do that for you and let you know what we can do. So, and any extra cost if that's needs to be taken into consideration. So we like to bring innovative products. Obviously, I won a British Titan Innovation many years ago, which is amazing because it still stands, which is incredible. But also, we were really excited that we were finalists in the North Devon Business Awards as the most innovative business. So thank you so much. I really appreciate it, because this year has been truly amazing. I launched the business it was around actually March time. And we've been trying to build the business from the ground floor and trying to put the right foundations in place with the right research, etc. So it's taken a while. Moving forwards next year, we're looking at creating jobs, because these are made in Devon. You know, it's just a lovely made in the UK, made in Britain product. With a lot of thought behind it, to help a lot of people, and that's my main thing. Obviously, I had a disability that lasted a long time, so for me, helping people is what I want to be able to do. So I really appreciate you watching this. I hope you love the newspaper. Please let me know. Tweet me, Facebook, Instagram. I think I'm on it all. Thank you so much. Please place your orders. They're going to go quick, because I think there's only 10 up at the moment. And as the next one comes up, we will let you know that version 2 is available, because these fabric, although we've bought masses of them, this fabric will probably only be with us for a short amount of time, and then the next one will be launched, and then that will have something new. We've already bought the fabric for the second one, and we're already looking at how we're going to put that together. So yeah, thank you, and yeah, please let me know what your thoughts are. Take care. Thank you.